Now you're a woman. Now you're a woman. Now you're a woman. I felt like if I come out, they would let me be who I am and maybe just treat me the way I wanted. But it wasn't that way. My mother felt like I was not sure about what I was saying, but I had a brother who stood up and said, "Do you remember about Hurricane Katrina?" And he said that everyone who was homosexual was caught up in the hurricane. So if I want to be caught up, I should continue saying that I'm homosexual. I've grown up with this, not talking, because they kept telling me that there is nothing important I can say. They could not buy me anything anymore. They never bought me sanitary towels anymore. The last time they bought me clothes was when I was 12 years, and he started calling me names. He started saying that that's not my mother, that's not my family. And he tried a lot of times telling me that I don't belong in that family. I had to leave my home and survive on my own because now there was nothing I was getting from my family, and there was a lot of negativity. That was from 17 to 22. During this period, then I had nowhere to go to. Then I decided now to go back home again. So when I went back home, I don't have anything else I can do. And my brother told me, like, if you really know that you want us to help you, first, we are going to help, like, cure you. It did not come like cure, but it was like I proved to them that I was no longer homosexual. And a few days later, my brother organized for me a correctional rape, which to him it was just normal, and he called 4 men, and we had to have sex with the 4 men while he was there watching us. And after that, he told me that now you know you're a woman, and you should understand that you are a woman. Then from there, that day, I could not talk to him again. I could not look at him again because I was feeling a bit embarrassed, and I was feeling like, how am I just trying to confirm this to my brother and not even my mother? And so it felt like he had done a good thing. He kept telling me every time that now you're a woman, now you're a woman. I became very, very sick, and I thought maybe I was dying or maybe I had HIV, but I said I was not going to do any test. So I became sick, and this girlfriend of mine told me, we have to go to the hospital. They took my urine, and they came the other day and said that I was pregnant. That was the toughest moment. So she told me to think about it, or if I want to do abortion, I tell her. So I told her, yes, I want to do abortion. I cannot keep the baby. I don't have anything to keep the baby. And we made a strong concoction of tea leaves. So when she brought in the concoction, I was to take it. She put it on the table and told me, you think about it before you take it. So when I was thinking about it, I think I had someone talking to me. I didn't see this someone. And this someone told me, just keep the baby. Don't remove the baby. So when we went to the hospital, the doctor induced my labor. He gave me 2 tablets. Then I went sleeping on the bed. So when he went to bring the gloves, the baby was out. And I was like, oh, this is just a miracle. My brother came, and my brother said that we will not accept this. I choose one, the baby to remain or myself. Then that afternoon, I had to leave again. This time around, I didn't have anything. I left even my baby's clothes. I just had the baby's shawl and whatever he was wearing. Then we started walking. No one was asking anything. I was just feeling like the world is empty. We just need to die. There's nowhere we are going to go with my son. So I had this friend of mine in Mombasa. I called her through a friend's phone, and my friend told me, you come. I have 2 children, 2 girls. You can stay with us. We stayed together for 6 months. As I was taking care of her children, she goes to work. I do the house chores, and she liked me so much. Then now she told me about the organization in Mombasa called Pema Kenya. And they told me like, we are having this position, but there is no pay. You can be the security person of the LGBTI persons in Mombasa. And now they gave me 20 pounds per month. I started thinking of what can I do, because that 20 pounds are not sustaining with my baby and I need to do something for my baby. Then with my girlfriend, we thought like, why don't we just come with an organization that deals with only lesbian women, so we can do something and also fundraise and start paying ourselves for our work. Women are being evicted, women are being forced into rape because they want to cure them, and some women are being just disowned by families. My main project as an activist in Kenya is to champion for the legal and health rights of LBQ women in Kenya. We had thought of how we can just go to schools as LBQ women and create visibility for our own. I've been also thinking like, if I left activism, still I'll live. But then again, I see my son and I feel like there is someone out there who needs this voice. If two women would all dance in a busy street in Kenya, a busy street, there would people will just look at them and throw dirty words on them. And if they went to an extent of maybe answering back, they would be beaten up. The main reasons of such rejection is because of the government saying that homosexuality is illegal, and also the cultural and religious views about it. And people think that homosexual is demonic, and it is not something that should be there. This has made me strong, up to date, because I still have my stand. Whether I go back today to my family, if I'm very rich or I'm very poor, I'll still tell them I'm lesbian and I'm taking care of my son because of what they made me go through. And I've forgiven them. I have forgiven them. And I can still talk to them, though they don't want to talk to me. So I just tell them there is 2-3 things maybe they can do. Just learn to be yourself and practice forgiveness and be calm.